But it'll cost you an apple.
If the Tenryou Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can—
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Ah, vaya.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information but recently she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do.
A ver, si quiere tener tiempo de soledad y reflexión, lo menos que quiere son visitas.
We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder. Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on, which would also be pretty scary.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that—
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going—
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the—
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment.
Huh?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying— Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty—
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through.
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to—
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan—
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa's—
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. Speedy—
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll
Oh, okay.
Cuando ha dicho eso,
If you think
chungo
about
tema.
it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou— If things carry on like this, people will start to—
Huh? You
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will—
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition. But if people got to see her— Thank you very—
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the ship. Let's take a trip to the Grand—
Ojo, que se viene ya Emiko, ¿eh? El próximo personaje que van a desbloquear, que es ya Emiko, y que según dicen está rotísima. Así que vamos a ver. Esperemos a ver qué tal ya Emiko. Hola, ¿qué tal?
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're— What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convincing. Still, your answer has put me in a good mood. So tell me.
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wild. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are—
All right. There's little purpose in keeping it. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament—
What?
Ojo, verás tú.
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a—
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical. A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the
busca
blink of
la
an
eternidad,
eye.
¿vale?
Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
Que pensaba que donde ponía Ei busca, pensaba que decía el busca. Y he dicho, ¿cómo? No tiene sentido. Pensaba que era una mal traducción, pero no.
You're saying she's
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever... Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your... Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after...
Sí, porque vaya a ser que no tengas más, ¿verdad? Hay que ver. Vale, tenemos que ir para acá. Venga, vámonos.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
¿Os imagináis que me tenga que pelear de nuevo con la Shogun? Me muero. Me muero del asco si recuerdo la última vez y me quería morir. Me quería morir literalmente con la Shogun. Sí, es cierto que la batalla era una pasada. Pero para derrotarla... Hostia, qué mal lo pasé. Uy.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No...
Oh, we've got a pass...
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed. Guji-ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her. And wait, this is... understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior isn't...
Ay, compañero. Mira, mírala, ahí está, ahí está, ahí está.
Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
How did you get in?
Ah, qué mal, pensaba que era una cinemática.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Hola, bueno, pero bueno, por favor.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like... we made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally...
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my soul. That is of no concern. This is my recuperation.
What do you make of this?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest...
Paimon gets it. So this is all a... But why? Surely you going about your business... She's got plenty of space in there.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is...
Ah, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Ojo. Hola, hey, ¿qué pasa?
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to get...
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So... is the Shogun broken?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just... Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. And thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to...
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No. She was not created...
Apagarla y encenderla de nuevo. ¿Qué te crees? ¿Que esto es como si fuera un ordenador o un router? No. Si no funcionan las cosas, compañera.
Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect it. For now, While I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable...
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control?
Hola, cuidado.
Okay, well...
Claro, porque si no sale, la pobre.
I see. So the thunder...
You can fix it!
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun. Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. Yes, that's it. I'm not making it...
It's fine, just as long as you can fix...
Not much. As before, I can see the way, but there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict,
Vale.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all this... And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a...
You mean... leave the plane of Euthymia?
Joder, pues sí, sería ideal que salieras de aquí, compañera.
Yes, you're right. After all, the Shogun is currently unable to take... All right, then. I'll come out. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to him.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about.
Tour guides? What's a tour?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how...
Paimon, tú de guía, complicado, ¿eh? Vale, ¿dónde tenemos que ir? Yo creo que no. ¿No teletransportamos? Sí, venga, va. Soy el loco del teletransporte. Vale.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I... The stores have changed, and so have the vendors.
It's... What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick?
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are good...
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process, and additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just...
So, what do we do now? Should we go away from...
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
No me jodas. Tienes que tener Mora.
There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait,
Madre mía.
what do you mean, either?
Fácil, que no tenemos dinero para comprar nada. Así de sencillo.
Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
No sé por qué tengo mucho sueño ahora.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Ah, podéis solo, ¿no? Venga.
What's the Shogun doing here? What am I supposed to do in this situation?
Tú compórtate, tú tranquilo. Ya verás, ya verás.
Shogun!
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk?
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my special. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with that, so my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience.
Ojo.
For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it.
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no boat.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue...
Why do I feel like... She's... Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life, so I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise,
a chance combination.
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly.
Vaya.
Nice. It's sweet.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like... porridge? But there is... Anyway,
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please.
I see.
Es lo que tiene, que a la gente no le gusta lo nuevo. Hay gente muy tradicional.
I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door to door delivering.
Hombre, Mike, ¿qué pasa, tío? ¿Cómo está?
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk. Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some... She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself.
Sure,
Ya ves. Desi, muchísimas gracias por ese maravilloso follow, guapetona. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te va todo? ¿Cómo te va? Que te veo mucho por History haciendo foticos y demás. Y otras cosas también, obviamente. Ya, sí, sé que estabas ya por aquí. Leí que ya dijiste hasta luego, Luca, ya no quiero saber nada de Reino Unido y ala, pa' Españita. Pues me alegro mucho que estés por aquí, de verdad. Tengo ganas... Bueno, a ver si algún día voy para allá, para Sevilla o para allá, para Jerez o donde estés. Y nada, que tengo ganas de verte a ti y a mí, que también, a los dos. Ya, sí, era una tontería. Es muy complicado un poquito la situación, yo lo entiendo. Es un poco jodido. Pero a ver, sí, tengo ganas de veros, leñe. A ver si ahora la pandemia nos deja un poquito en paz y se puede hacer cositas. ¿Qué es lo que tiene? Hacer cositas. Porque la pandemia nos está jodiendo en todos los sentidos, vaya.
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or...
she just wants to browse your book.
The almighty Shogun wishes to...
Yes. Any recommendations?
Joder, pero oye, ¿por qué cuestiona al tío este? ¿Que ¿hay algún problema de que esta mujer pueda leer? Sí, ya está bien de tanta pandemia y tanta historia. El problema también está en la gente, que no haga las cosas correspondientes.
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just...
In principle, you're absolutely right.
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand...
Well... Okay, then. Please, there are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. Don't take them too seriously.
Okay.
Ojo, vamos a leer.
Huh. How can this be? I know every individual word in these books' titles. Take this one, for example.
Sí, es mejor esperar un poquito.
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat Sunsetias to become... Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating Sunsetias?
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's made up? What's the... Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So...
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservation. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that...
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a...
Vale, que tenemos que buscar ahora un libro adecuado para esta mujer, ¿no? ¿Qué tenemos que hacer?
Let's see what we're up against.
Antes de este suceso era un don nadie con el que se metía todo el mundo, pero tras convertirse en la Shogun Raiden adquiere un poder ilimitado. El atractivo de esta novela reside en la euforia de pasar de la impotencia a la omnipotencia y en el viaje interior del protagonista para liberarse finalmente de su baja autoestima. ¿Cómo se desarrolla la historia después de que el protagonista se convierte literalmente en la Shogun Raiden?
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with... Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon...
Vale. La caótica epopeya del relato de mi vida amorosa juvenil. Este libro trata de las historias de amor entre un hombre muy mediocre y 7 hermosas mujeres. Joder, me cago en todo. Es un relato cronológico de la vida cotidiana del protagonista, con muchas anécdotas divertidas. El estilo es fuerte, la prosa es elegante y el autor sabe realzar ingeniosamente el encanto único de cada personaje de la historia. Pero la trama se detiene en un momento crucial, cuando el amor de la infancia del protagonista está a punto de confesarle su amor.
The suspense is killing. Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has love to me. Yeah, she has so much love to give.
La verdad es que sí, porque el único amor que recibe el Shogun Raiden, o en este caso Ei, es de la Miko, o sea, de Yae Miko. Entonces no... Un libro que exprese un poquito de amor no viene mal. Vale. Y ahora nos faltaría el tercero, ¿no? Dice... Historia de artes marciales de Liyue. La vida me hizo luchador cuando yo solo quería ser escritor. El libro es una historia de artes marciales ambientada en Liyue y centrada en la lucha entre diferentes bandas. El protagonista solo aspira a convertirse en un humilde novelista, pero se ve envuelto en el mundo de las luchas entre bandas debido a una habilidad sin parangón en las artes marciales. El gancho de venta de esta historia es que el protagonista nunca se une a ninguna facción, sino que lo confunden constantemente con el maestro de una u otra de ellas. Los profesionales de las artes marciales que ven al protagonista como su enemigo siempre están montando una escena. El protagonista está atrapado en este embrollo mientras se aferra a un sueño de convertirse en un novelista.
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro, and you do have a point. And a character so
Pues ya está, ya tenemos.
Let's try to explain them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Vale.
Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so complex that even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to...
Que es una historia, que no es real.
He's a fictional character. He doesn't... What about the antagonists, though? Don't you have any thoughts about their part in this?
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people.
A doesn't seem interested in the supporting. So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light up? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. But the fact is that both the food and the story...
Claro, es lo que tiene, ¿sabes? De que pase el tiempo, que las cosas cambian.
That's what I would say.
Los lugares, las tiendas, todo.
but the truth is right here in front of my eyes.
And that's exactly why we brought you out. To take a look around and get some... Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the...
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any... Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite... This may be an everyday occurrence for you. But for me, I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it high.
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember...
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with...
Claro, porque no conoce lo que son las cámaras. Y más las de esta época. Es lógico. Vale, tenemos que buscar un punto, ¿no? Para hacer foto.
So, we're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time.
Okay. So what I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visual... the more I think about it, the more embarrassing it's... How should I pose? Help me out here.
Me recuerda mucho a las sesiones que yo hago en los eventos, por Dios. Hay gente que no es fotogénica y le tengo que decir yo cómo tendría que hacer una pose en concreta. Me recuerda a esto perfectamente. Entonces, elegante y majestuosa. Seria y firme, posar relajada y casual.
Casual. How about this? This feels quite... Okay, let's pick
a good angle to record this.
Oh, esto es de los míos. Un buen ángulo. Un ángulo, yo creo que por aquí, ¿no?
So a photo is a visual representation.
Vale. Y capturar, ¿vale? Vale, pues yo creo que así. Aquí más o menos. Y yo creo que esto lo tenemos que hacer con la cámara, ¿verdad? A ver. Con este de aquí. La cámara es esta. ¿En serio? No, este no era. No era este, ¿eh? Era el... ¿Puede ser que sea el otro? El otro. No, tampoco era. ¿What? No. Si te en un buen lugar... A ver. Ah, vale, que me tengo que poner aquí. Es subnormal, tío. Vale, ya a partir de aquí... Yo creo que así quedaría guay. Intro. Sí, ¿por qué no, no? Sí, me la guardo.
Wow. This is but she doesn't seem to be able to move. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But the pose is exactly the same. And so is the scenery in the...
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. I'm still struggling to... So, the one in this photo, if it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me?
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head.
Cabrona. Venga, explícaselo tú, viajero.
Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of...
So then, who does that make you, here in...
Well, I'm still me. There is no... My existence... I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in... The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence.
In that case, this picture is...
So even I, who see... Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who... Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been... You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, But all this has challenged my understanding. Based on what I have seen today,
Lógico.
I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely but it would be incorrect to conclude from this that both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were perhaps...
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out, and that means that we've done a...
Master Kamaji! Master...
Why is it getting so noisy? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the...
Ippei? Is that...
Yep, let's find out what...
Pues como me vea con la Shogun, no veas, se va a alterar. Ya verás. Por si acaso. Por si acaso, he quitado la cámara para pillar la imagen previa del vídeo que tengo que montar para el canal, ¿vale? No os preocupéis si quito de vez en cuando la cámara, ¿vale? Que lo hago precisamente por eso.
Ah, it's you. Huh?
La todopoderosa Shogun.
You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we can't...
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he... But for some reason, today...
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant...
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryo Commission at present.
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryo Commission is in decline. Plus So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations.
Surely they would be discussing something like...
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe...
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They...
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I've searched all over the city. He really hasn't returned. Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone... No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, I'm only a lowly servant. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I...
What do you think?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we... Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime. Let me mark out the location of the base for you.
No sé, me huele que va a haber algo raro con esa reunión, ¿eh? ¿Os habéis dado cuenta que todavía no hemos peleado ni nada? Es fuerte, tío. No he peleado todavía. Y eso me cabrea. No, hombre. A ver, no pasa nada si hay una misión en la cual no tengamos que luchar. O sea, tampoco pasa nada. Son compensaciones y ya está. Ya tenemos que llegar hasta allá arriba, ¿verdad? Vale, ¿puedo llegar? Sí.
Let's play.
¿Es aquí? Sí, es aquí. Ojo, dominio, ¿eh? Dominio. Vamos tirando con esto. Yo paso de elegir porque es que no tengo otro main... No tengo otro equipo bien balanceado.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the... I feel something that doesn't belong here.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descent...
La música. Peleamos, ¿eh? Y encima con la Shogun. Que es maravilloso. Venga. ¿Me sueltas algo? No, ¿verdad?
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
lucky day.
Brace yourself.
Shine down.
¿Cómo?
Inazuma shines eternal.
Te hago la ulti. Está demasiado rotísima esta mujer, tío. Ojalá sacaran rápidamente el banner de esta y poder tirarle. Uf, qué ganas. Tenemos aquí este.
Let's dance.
Finally, No.
Think you can get away?
Let's get down to business. Lucky day.
Here we go.
How's this?
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Let's get down to business. Say no more.
Nice and spiky.
Let's play.
Illusion shattered.
Boom.
Think you can get away?
Say no more.
Yahoo!
At the frying pan.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Keep back. To the ferry.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Vale, vamos a mirar por aquí arriba. Cofre. Hay que mirar todos los en todos los rincones tiene que haber algo, tío. Siempre, 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 siempre. Lo recuerdo siempre. Pa, pa, pra, pa, 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 pra, pa, 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 pra, pa.
Let's play.
More.
Boba, get the...
No. Let me try.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Think you can get away? Here we go.
I'll protect us.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Taste my blade.
Keep back.
Cut down. Like this.
¿Y cofre? ¿Cofre, cofre, cofre, cofre? Vale, no hay por aquí nada de cofre, no me jodas. Ah, ¿ves? Un cofrecito tiene que haber por cojones, no me jodas. Vale. Venga, me imagino que iremos a la parte final, ¿no? De este dominio.
It's Kujo Kamaji. But who's he with?
Buah, ya tengo portada. ¡Tengo portada! Tengo portada. Muy buenas, compadre. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te va todo, compañero?
Shogun.
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin.
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written...
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming these are all false.
Says who? Why, are you two-faced?
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here.
I believe I now understand.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
Pues muy bien, compadre, muy bien. A ver, muchas cosas que me pasan últimamente. Ahora, ha habido cositas personales y tal. Pero bien, dentro de lo que cabe, todo bien aquí, de directo, haciendo un poquito de Genshin Impact. Ah, la de Tomb Raider. Está muy chula, ¿eh? A mí personalmente el juego me ha encantado. Y tengo que jugar a la siguiente de la serie que estoy subiendo.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryo.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryo Commissioner.
Ojo!
Sorry, a duel?
The first Tenryo Commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is what... If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be... Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your... Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are... Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me.
Todo el mundo acojonado, ¿sabes? Todos aquí vamos a presionar para ser un nuevo comisionado y tal. Aquí nadie se hace comisionado. Lo decido yo. Pero primero una pelea contra mí. ¿Quién puede? ¿Quién quiere? Y todo el mundo acojonado. Pues no, tío, eso no es así.
Does not a single person dare to...
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Cha-chan, cha-chan, cha-chan.
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me...
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is...
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. But if nothing else, then right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword, then please let me, Kujo Kamaji, this is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. Come forward.
Oh. ¿Va a haber pelea? ¿Va a haber pelea? ¿Cómo?
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, almighty Shogun.
Oh, no lo hace mal, ¿eh? A ver. Exacto. No continúes, compañero. No continúes.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins.
Madre mía.
Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of it.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryo Commission. However, following this duel, I have decided to post. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Bueno.
Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for
Así
your
es
wisdom
como,
and
así es
mercy.
como uno tiene que imponerse.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu come with me. Let's find a quiet place.
Ahora, el que la ha desafiado ha tenido el valor y se ha defendido de la mejor manera posible contra la Shogun, ¿eh? Que no es un adversario cualquiera, ¿eh? Ha estado bien, me ha gustado, Y de ahí podemos sacar... Es que yo creo que del todo el directo podemos sacar cositas para la miniatura.
When it's time to deal with the situation...
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a sec. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present. He has shown me how some things remain the same. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they...
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to it, as I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because... But I've made up my mind. So I will do... This has certainly been a memorable series of...
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my... Also, please stop making it sound as if I... Okay. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Me está cagando los huevos. Maldito golem de hielo. No lo puedo matar. ¿Qué golem? ¿Qué golem estamos hablando, compa? ¿Saúl? No, me he liado. Es que como tenéis los nombres del mismo color, me he confundido. ¿Qué golem de hielo?
Okay, see you next time. Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, the only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yaim.
Es verdad que tenemos que devolver el permiso a esta mujer, ¿eh? Vale, pues tenemos que ir para acá.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me... How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown.
Ah,
and
ya sé
like
cuál
a
dices.
wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form... That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna...
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking.
Muy bien, compadre. Pues nada, espero que te relajes ahora y descanse todo lo que puedas, compañero.
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to—
What? But she said—
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world.
Y eso es especial. Y hemos terminado, ¿no? Vale, hemos terminado por fin con la misión legendaria de la Shogun Raiden. Habéis visto que aproximadamente se tarda como 40 minutos, ¿vale? Llevamos 1 hora y 5 de directo, pero calculando más o menos cuando hemos empezado, que creo que era la -4 o cosas así, se tarda 40-45 minutos las misiones legendarias.